Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of the KBJ Podcast. I have no idea what Collier's intro was, but we're going to roll with it. Let's get it started today. We'll start off with the Pro Bowl selections. How are y'all feeling on it? Anybody y'all thought?
No introduction for me, motherfucker. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Collier's dancing had me totally thrown off today. Obviously, Case on the bottom, Collier in the top right. Wearing his West Virginia gear. We can talk about that later. How are we feeling on the Pro Bowl rosters?
Well, I can say for one thing certain, Josh Allen got robbed. No way you keep him out. Josh Allen's better than Tua, in my opinion. He is
throwing interceptions.
He is the Bills' offense. Interceptions, I mean, 7 of them have been bounced off people's hands. He ain't got
interceptions.
He ain't got Tyreek Hill to throw to. He ain't got Jalen Waddle to throw to. It's snubbed. There's plenty of players that got snubbed.
Picks,
just going down through here, Amon-Ra got snubbed. That's crazy that Amon-Ra is not in.
Amon-Ra should have definitely been in. That's
You could argue that Brandon Ayuk was a little bit of a snub out there at wideout. I mean, but who do you really replace him with? Because Puka was in. That was a good decision. Mike Evans, stud. CD's having a crazy year. AJ Brown. So really, I guess you can't really fit him in. But when you're talking about in the quarterback race in the AFC, Tua, you could have definitely replaced him. So that's my biggest problem with the AFC Pro Bowl. Other than that, I think they made some pretty good decisions. Derrick Henry, could have went a couple other places with that one.
Yeah, I agree. But, I mean, it's one of those things. The Pro Bowl used to be a big deal. It was hard knock football just like a regular season game. But
remember when Sean Taylor absolutely laid that kicker out or punter or whatever it was?
Yeah, but, it's slowly, in the last, 10 years, kind of became a laughingstock. I mean, really.
It's basically just touch football now at this point.
I mean, it's became a laughingstock, but I still watch it because what else is there to do,
What about the Matthew Stafford love? He's making a Pro Bowl appearance for the first time since the Super Bowl. Well, he didn't make it on that Super Bowl run, but he would have been a Pro Bowl probably starter.
It's better that I keep my opinions on Matt Stafford to myself because that's
Matthew Stafford's a legend.
That's probably my most hated quarterback in the NFL. So probably better that I keep my opinions to myself on that one.
Brock Purdy, he was the most voted in player in the entire Pro Bowl. Even after the whole 5 interception thing or 4 interceptions, however many he threw against Baltimore. And then defensively, who's playing? Devin Witherspoon got in.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't really gandered on the full roster just because of,
I got it pulled up just because it just dropped today.
So.
Bland got in. I mean, didn't he break a record this year? Most interceptions.
Yeah, I did see where
pick sixes, most pick sixes.
Yeah, I seen Montez Sweat got it and Jalen Johnson for the Bears because I seen it pop up on my Facebook, and I like both of those. Sweat's a good player. Jalen Johnson's really good.
Somehow Bosa got in as a D-end. I mean, I know like the name and all, but he ain't really had that hot of a season this year.
Nick,
but really, yeah.
I mean, he's been kind of getting double teamed like all year, man. I mean, that's
true.
It's one of those things that you kind of got to.
Aiden Hutchinson's in. That's a great choice.
Did our boy Case die? Or? Okay, there you go.
Goddamn, I have a cramp, boys. Hold on.
Pickle juice. I might get the man some pickle juice.
There ain't no pickles in this house.
Dude. Hey, Alexa, DoorDash Case some pickle juice for me, please.
Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta got in. That's a good choice.
I like Laporta, man. Laporta's a baller.
Damn.
Tyron Williams getting some love shown. PJ Watt, Khalil Mack, Pat Surtain.
Man, I gotta say, for Khalil to be his age,
he's still performing at one of the highest levels.
Yeah. His last couple years in Chicago, man, he was like a nobody, and Chicago let him go for damn near nothing, and it's definitely proven well in the Chargers' favor. But, their offense is a dumpster fire.
And realistically, he's like the only saving grace on that defense other than Bosa.
Dude, I
didn't know. I didn't know I was going to make that one through. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not good. They need a new head coach. They need some freaking offensive line. They need a receiver that can catch a cold. Because, you have a top 5 quarterback if he has weapons. Herbert has an absolute cannon of an arm. He makes pretty good decisions. Yeah, there's not too much to complain about with the Pro Bowl, which, Purdy most likely ain't going to be in it, and neither is Lamar, because that's my Super Bowl selections right there. But, actually, I have changed on the AFC. I think now that the Bills have made it to where Josh Allen don't have to force feed Stephon Diggs, I think there's a chance that they could do something this year going Super Bowl-wise.
Yeah, I hear you. Let me go grab that short bus right quick and set your ass on the back of it.
Dude, most of his picks are because he's been forcing it to Stephon Diggs. Now that he's not forcing it, he's playing great.
Yeah, I forgot he didn't have fucking Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox.
Gabe Davis is just a straight-up vertical threat. He's not really anything that,
when you got a wide receiver 1 and Diggs, what the hell else would you need him for?
I don't know, maybe run a route every once in a while. Have you seen the routes he runs?
Gabe Davis can run some routes, and Dawson Knox.
Dude, he's a straight-up jump ball receiver. He's not a good
fucking routes.
Anyways,
you're smoking so much dick.
Move into the Titans game. I know we talked a little bit about it Monday, but something that we didn't have to talk about on Monday when we were bringing it up is T-Law might not even play. And he's playing for playoffs. So do you think the Jags still have a chance without him to win the game against the Titans?
The Titans are so bad, I honestly don't think they have a chance to beat the Jags. Defensively, the Jags will just shut down the Titans. You're still trying to rock with King Henry, who I'm hearing he thinks he's leaving next year.
Oh, yeah.
So
I would be very surprised at 30 years old if they keep him. Hey, man, I would welcome him open arms in Baltimore. Speaking of Baltimore, we'll leave that here, and we'll go into that topic here in just a minute because I'm fired to fuck up for that.
Y'all do like to get old running backs. That's true.
He's 28. He ain't even old, so
he's useless.
Middle finger to you.
He's past his prime, brother.
He is the Black McCaffrey, okay? That boy is...
You are... What? This ain't Camaro we're talking about.
No, Dalvin's a good receiving back, man. Don't hate on him. So, I'm excited for it.
Well, anybody that don't know what he's talking about is Dalvin's going to Baltimore. Talked about it. It just got leaked today.
It ain't leaked. He signed the contract today. It's officially official.
I meant like it got posted today. Whatever. Why don't you shut up?
So... I guess we'll dive into that a little bit. King Henry leaving for free agency. Obviously, he's going to go somewhere. He's not going to stay in free agency long. Regardless of his age, he is not going to be a unrestricted free agent.
I think this is Super Bowl chase at this point. He's going to find somewhere where he has a better chance at winning a Super Bowl, whether that is Baltimore or...
The Bills might not be the worst. Bills might not be an option or worst option. Kansas City. Even Houston, keep an eye out for the Texans to make a move.
Kansas City, man, I don't know if he'll take that much of a pay cut because they are going to have to cut his pay if he goes to Kansas City.
Well, Kansas City was trying to get Dalvin. So, they are actively looking to add some depth into their running back. So, yeah.
Well, Derrick Henry can still perform. Obviously, he's not King Henry anymore. He's not a 2,000-yard running back.
He can still be a 1,000-yard running back.
He reminds me of like a LeGarrette Blount. That's just gonna you get down within the 5-yard line, he's gonna probably put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
And we all know how big LeGarrette Blount was for the Patriots on their last their second to last Super Bowl run.
Yeah, man. He's not going to stay a free agent. He'll go somewhere. It's just
he's going to go somewhere. It's just.
And he'll still be productive, I'm sure. The Bears, honestly, Chicago, they got Khalil and Roshan Johnson, but they don't have really a true power back. I mean,
Yeah,
Khalil's
but I
like,
think he's gonna go. He's gonna want to go somewhere where he's on the field most of the game.
He needs to get the fuck out of Tennessee. That's the whole thing I know.
100%. He's wasted his career in Tennessee.
He's an
Honestly,
absolute dumpster.
I gotta
fire.
give him credit though, man. I mean, that boy's committed.
he stayed true and tried,
Oh,
brother.
Even
He
from the
stayed.
beginning, when they were starting Deion fucking Lewis over him.
When I got the phone call, if I was Derrick Henry, when I got the phone call that said, "Hey, yo, we just traded A.J. Brown to the Eagles for nothing," I'd have said, "All right, see you boys later. Go ahead and cut my ass." Yeah, I would have dumped out of that place. That was the worst move of all time for Traylon Burks.
Yeah,
like come on, man. Like that is.
I know Traylon Burks at the time looked like he was gonna be something, but A.J. Brown was not old. Like he's not someone.
And A.J. Brown already proved that he was going to be something. Now the Eagles are sitting over here with 2 wide receiver ones. So
scared the dog shit out of me. Hey yo, shut up.
We'll go into the how big is Ravens signing Dalvin for their playoff push.
It's huge for the playoff push because I mean their running backs keep getting hurt.
Yeah, I think if we still had Keaton Mitchell, we wouldn't even been in the talk for it. But with Keaton being hurt, Justice Hill, he's a good, do it all back. Gus Edwards is obviously the power back, but Dalvin adds a little depth in there. The Jets didn't use him at all, really, the way he meant to be used because they got Brees and their quarterback situation. They're just kind of picking them out of the local, Walmart at this point. So I think it's huge for Baltimore.
He's nothing but a waste of a.
No, dude, I'm telling you.
No, don't you even. He's a waste of cap.
Okay,
he's a waste of roster spot.
We're paying him and Melvin Gordon the same amount of money. Would you rather have him or Melvin Gordon in that spot?
At the Jets, he was averaging 3.2 yards on 62 attempts.
Yeah, but the offensive line is like night and day comparing them two.
And, comparing him to Melvin Gordon, I would much rather have him than Melvin Gordon.
Hey, let's get off this Melvin Gordon hate because Melvin Gordon, man, he's been solid his whole
Now, he is over 30. He is getting up there, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's old, but he kind of bloomed late.
But I think Dalvin, man, I think he helps out with a good playoff push. I mean,
it can't get worse. I mean, like it doesn't hurt to bring him in.
Playoff push for just y'all losing the divisional.
No, dude, this is the year.
Honestly, right here, the Bills, man, I'm starting to think the Bills can.
Browns.
Yeah, the Browns is the
Miami's is a fluke.
I don't think Miami's going to beat anybody worth.
Ravens beat the dog shit out of them.
Miami couldn't beat their own dicks.
Speaking of Miami, how about Tyreek Hill's house, man? That was some atrocious stuff. I genuinely feel bad for the guy. I mean, I know he has millions, and I'm sure he'll build another one in a week, but that ain't something you wish on somebody. You never know what.
Especially his kid.
Yeah. You never know what sentimental value was in the house and things like that. That's really a sad situation.
I think they said it just burned up that room, right?
Yeah, it was just that room.
Everybody got out okay though, didn't they?
Everybody got out okay. It wasn't like nothing crazy, but his house did catch on fire, and it was due to I think his son playing with a lighter.
Yeah,
and
I know his son's gonna.
Where's the Smokey the Bear commercials at, dude?
His son's probably gonna have some, heartfelt about that. I hope, everything was okay. They didn't lose nothing, sentimental. Obviously the money stuff that they can be replaced, but
why does he have a lighter though? In the first place, is Tyreek Hill smoking weed?
Ooh, drug test Monday morning.
You never know, man. You never know.
I don't think he'd care. He's pretty big on Twitch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll go into the Jets, Zach Wilson, is he pretty much toasted up? I mean, he got really more chances than he should have gotten. This was kind of like his year. Like Aaron Rodgers steps in, is like, look, dude, I'm going to show you what to do. You take over from me while I'm hurt this year. I want to make you into something special. And Zach Wilson's like, nah, I'd rather stick with the Mills. I mean, he's really shot himself in the foot. I think his career is basically over, not just his time in New York.
I think Saleh has officially pretty much said we're done with the Zach Wilson experiment.
Yeah, I think
I mean, it's unfortunate because, like, he showed some flashes, too, where he looked like an actual NFL caliber quarterback. But, man, he's just so inconsistent. The dude he'll come out one game, throw for over 200, and then the next game, throw 3 picks in the first quarter. So
Carly said he might have been lighting candles in the house. Nah. That dude was pulling what was it, DJ Fluker with his fucking gas mask? Fucking throw.
it was Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah, Laramie Tunsil.
One of the greatest draft day pictures of all time, dude.
I can't wait. I just got drafted.
I think it was an older picture. I don't think it was actually on draft day, but he's he dropped in the draft because of that, and now he's one of the best tackles. Yeah. Now he's one of the best tackles of all time.
Yeah.
Man,
but with Zach Wilson, he was going into the start of this season. He was not supposed to be in the position he was at. It was supposed to be all Aaron Rodgers until that fourth play, which is horrifying for me as the Aaron Rodgers fanboy. But
can't be showing off logos. We ain't branded yet.
Oh, Mr. West Virginia over here. What are you talking about?
Well, that's college logos. I'm talking about like drinks and stuff. Don't get no copyright.
But I was looking at it like this was gonna be like a Jordan Love effect. Let Aaron play for 2-3 years. Let Wilson watch him how he soak up like a sponge.
Yeah, and it's worked for Love. I mean, Love seems to
really
be
has.
going to be a decent quarterback.
You can't really count out Zach Wilson yet. He has showed the flashes that they wanted.
Yeah.
He's not great. I'm not saying he's great, and it's unfortunate. They wasted a very high draft pick on a project. Goku.
I mean, they did the same thing with Sam Darnold, a year or two before they drafted Zach?
Well, I mean, the Jets and the Browns have had the same story pretty much, trying to find their quarterbacks.
Yeah, and they're just like my dad. Gone.
But I think Zach Wilson, I don't say get rid of him yet. I'm not saying, start him.
Yeah.
Like, put him on the bench, let Rodgers ride out his tenure, and if he comes back.
And Rodgers, man, I hope Rodgers ends up being as good as Mark Sanchez was.
Brother.
I'm just saying, man.
Hey, with that Sanchez hate, he was a dog.
Dude, man. I remember how much hype was around like him and like fucking Rex Ryan when he was out there coaching, man. They're like, man, Rex Ryan has potential to be the next Bill Belichick. Well, he's announced.
Well, they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, but they was pretty stout overall. They had a really good team overall.
Man, I'll never. The only thing that Sanchez is going to be remembered for is the butt fumble. That's it. The butt fumble. Every time you bring up Sanchez, the butt fumble has to follow.
Yeah.
And man, that's just an unfortunate circumstance, dude.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
We'll move on in. We'll dabble into this before we get any farther. We'll start with Case. We'll flip it around with Case. Give me your mock draft, way too early mock draft for, we'll say, top 10. First 10 picks.
All right, so I got the Bears snagging Marvin Harrison Jr. first overall. Then I got Washington with Drake May. The Patriots with Penix. Arizona Nabbers. I got Giants Joe Alt. Chargers, I got Adunze.
Wow, I mean, you were taking a way different approach to this.
This is so much different from mine.
Titans, I got... Fuck, I can't even pronounce his name, to be honest with you. Fashanu?
Fashanu?
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, he's from Penn State. I know who you're talking about.
Jets, I got Brock Bowers. Falcons, I got Jaden Daniels.
Ooh.
And for the Bears, on the 10th pick, I got Jazar Newton?
The tackle?
Jazar? Yeah, the tackle.
Yeah, I got you. I know who you're talking about.
You got him going in the top 10?
Yeah, I was a little questionable on that. But Collier, we'll move into yours. We'll say mine for last because mine is kind of wild but possible. So,
what, you got 4 fucking trades?
I've only
got one trade.
I've only got one trade in mind.
I got two, actually. I got two.
That's for the number 1 pick. I think the Bears are going to do it again. They don't
Trade
need a
down.
quarterback. Stick
That's what
with
I got.
Justin Fields. You can get the player you want if this pans out the way I think it is. So I got New England trading up from 3, trading with the Bears,
That's exactly
taking
what I've
Drake
got.
May. They're taking Drake May. That's the first quarterback off the board.
Word.
He is a quarterback that Belichick would have. He's got a great arm.
If Belichick is there, though.
If Belichick is there, and I'm not gonna, a 7-time Super Bowl winner, you're not going to fire Belichick. He's going to retire if he leaves. Anyway, Drake May. I don't care if you think Caleb Williams should go first. Drake May's a better prototypical quarterback, and that's what Belichick typically goes for. You've seen it with Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. I know that's not like 2 great examples, but they were prototype quarterbacks coming out of college.
Western Kentucky and Alabama. I mean, I guess, To
Who
be fair,
another?
Zappy did break records at Western Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean he was good. I mean,
Woo,
and
West
with my
Kentucky.
second pick is a little bit of a toss-up too. I got the Commanders. I don't think they should give up on Sam Howell yet. He showed plenty of flashes for a 5th-round quarterback. They took him in the 5th round. I don't think he should have slid that low. And I think you got a steal there. He's played great.
Skyler said Bro's got sunglasses on with the lights off.
He's played great in certain games. So I think the Commanders take Fashanu out of Penn State.
You think Fashanu goes 2?
I think they take him over Alt. I just think
Wow.
he has. I think Alt's better. Don't get me wrong, but I think Fashanu is in the whole draft world looks like a better prospect. So I'm gonna take Fashanu.
You just smoking reefer with fucking Tyreek Hill. Damn.
Him,
Nah,
Tyreek, and
man.
Larry Tunsil's over here.
I
Hey, man.
do think Alt's
Hit me
better.
down,
I'm not
man.
saying Alt is not better. I think Joe Alt's better. He's better tackle in my opinion, but I think draft-wise they're going to take Fashanu. He's bigger. He's probably going to have a better bench in the combine if they compete in the combine. So I think Fashanu will be the second pick. I think the Bears take Marvin Harrison Jr. No question about that. At 4, the Cardinals, I think you stick with Kyler Murray. I think he's
Cool.
showing that he's still a good quarterback. I think they take Neighbors out of LSU. LSU wide receiver U. It's just he's a dog. And give Kyler someone to throw the ball to. 5, I got the Giants picking Jaden Daniels. Still not going with Caleb Williams off the board. I'm sticking to my guns, and I think he's slipping. I think Jaden Daniels is a better option anyway, realistically. 6, I got the Chargers taking Kool-Aid McKinstry out of Alabama.
Kool-Aid in the top 10.
I think Kool-Aid goes top 10. They need cornerback help so bad. Kool-Aid is an absolute unit at corner. He showed it at Alabama. He did declare for the draft within this past week. And I think he goes to the Chargers. Now I got at 7 the Titans. I know you have so many holes to fill. You could fill quarterback, but I think you can ride with Will Levis a little longer. He's in some games he's looked like a real true starting quarterback. So I think this is where they take Joe Alt. I think it's an absolute steal at 7
I
because
think he goes back that far.
I mean, above him, who really else needs tackles that bad? The Bears, they're not going to take a tackle. They really only need guard because you got Darnell, and I know he ain't played hot, but are you going to get rid of Darnell after one season? Probably not. So I don't think they take tackle, and there's not guards for them to take. So I don't think the Cardinals are going to take a tackle. I think they're going to get someone for Kyler to throw to because he improvises anyway. The Giants, they don't need a tackle. They've taken 2 in the past 2 years. The Chargers probably could use a tackle, but they need corner help so bad. Their defense is atrocious. And so, yeah, I got Alt falling 7. Even though I think he is better than Fashanu, but whatever. At 8, I'm with you, Case. I got the Jets taking Brock Bowers. Aaron Rodgers would absolutely love to have Brock Bowers to throw to. And, yeah, I think they take Brock Bowers, get another weapon. You don't need another receiver. You've got Garrett Wilson, who's going to be a future star.
Half of the former Green Bay Packers.
They've got a decent offensive line. I'm not saying it's the best, but there's really no other offensive lineman to take at the spot at this point with Fashanu and all off the board. Then this is where I finally think Caleb Williams gets taken. I got him going 9 to Atlanta. I think Desmond Ritter's not the answer. I think they take Caleb Williams. I don't think Atlanta really cares about players that have attitude problems. So I think they take Caleb Williams. And then at 10, Chicago. I know they need offensive line help, but there's no one to take at this point. So I think they just bite the bullet, take an edge rusher, and get Dallas Turner from Alabama.
Whew. Man, ours is about to be totally different. All right. I got the Bears trading down to 3, just like you. I'm saying they get maybe a first in their second round out of it. You know,
they're gonna get 3 firsts.
Yeah.
If there's a trade.
To move up to, maybe, but I've got.
Well, yeah, to move up to, it's probably not gonna be as much, but they're definitely gonna get 2 first-round picks.
I've got the Patriots moving in at 1. I know it's one of those things, kind of like when Eli came into the league situation and got traded immediately. Fucking Caleb Williams going over number 1 to the Patriots because on paper that's everybody's dick ride move. I got Caleb going number 1.
If Belichick is the coach, there's no way he takes.
I don't think Belichick will be the coach.
I mean,
there's no way.
D2 fucking center a couple years ago.
But I've got
no
Jaden Daniels going number 2 to Washington. Jaden, man, he's a baller. Washington seems to like the mobile quarterback. They're kind of using that a little more. Jalen fits that role. They got some speed on the field. Try to copy the Dolphins a little bit.
Greg May has mobility.
I'm getting
You're smoking.
I'm getting to May. At number 3, I got the Bears. Obviously, Marvin Harrison Jr., best wide receiver in the fucking draft. Give DJ Moore some help. 1 on each side. Phenomenal pick. I like it. Number 4.
You better not say Drake May here.
With the Cardinals, I've got them trading Mr. Kyler Murray to the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons GM has spoke so highly on Kyler Murray for the last 2 years. I have no fucking clue why, but he absolutely loves him.
See that happening is there would be too much of a penalty to the Cardinals, though.
There would be such a penalty.
It'll be fucking ridiculous.
I don't. I'll have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure his dead cap space this year goes down a lot from last year because this year we just watched would have been, but I think next year it drops off and then it raises back up the year after. But I've got Kyler going to the Falcons, and then the Cardinals taking Drake May at number 4.
Oh, are they getting the 9th pick out of this?
Yes.
You're smoking dick.
Yes, they are getting the 9th pick out of this.
There ain't no way.
What in the hell?
They are getting the 9th pick out of this.
Goku, come here and show him how to make a mock draft.
No, hear me out. When it rolls around and this shit starts popping into place, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? At number 5, the Giants, obviously, man, I know they signed Danny Dimes.
Even he's saying you're dumb.
I know they signed Danny Dimes to his contract, but let's face it, Danny Dimes is a kind of a thing of the past. He is ass.
What's he doing?
I've got the Giants taking Mr. J.J. McCarthy at number
in the top
5. J.J. McCarthy at number 5, baby. If you all look at his draft stock, it has improved. Go look at the latest mock drafts. He has broke top 10 everywhere. I got J.J. McCarthy going to the motherfucking Giants. At number 6.
On coke.
Now, I know the Chargers have Gerald Everett, but Gerald Everett is beyond fucking mid at best. I mean, he's a 400-yard tight end a season at best. Keenan Allen's getting old. I get it. You might want to start looking at receivers, but Keenan's still putting up some numbers, so, stay on him for a while. Got the Chargers taking Brock Bowers at 6.
I can say it.
I like it. That's a good place for him to go. Moving into number 7, I know the Titans have D-Hop, but let's face it, D-Hop's getting up there in age. He's not going to be a baller forever. Give me Malik Neighbors to the Titans at 7. I think that kind of helps out, with the whole Traylon Burks thing that they kind of screwed the pooch on. Kind of helps redeem themselves a little bit on that. At number 8, I got the Jets taking Latham, the tackle from Alabama. Give Aaron Rodgers some help on the line, get a little blocking going on. I like Latham. He is also another player that's boosted his draft stock. He was one of the only Alabama linemen to not allow a sack last week. Actually, I'm pretty sure he was the only Alabama lineman to not allow a sack last week.
Last week.
I'm sorry, 4 days ago?
You haven't had Joe Alt off the board yet, have you?
That is where I'm going right now with the Cardinals' number 9th pick that they got out of the Kyler trade. I've got the Cardinals taking Joe Alt at 9.
There is no way he is falling all the way down to 9.
Yeah, I believe he can.
I mean, I get it. He played for Notre
You got
Dame.
J.J.
Damn.
McCarthy going in the top 10
Dude,
over Joe Alt, one of the best tackles in football right now.
Go look at the mock drafts right now on J.J. McCarthy.
I'm telling you right now, McCarthy don't go in the first round. There's no way.
Dude, McCarthy will not slip out of first round. Physically impossible. He slips out of first round. Physically impossible. I'd about bet money on that.
He's been carried all year.
But
You're smoking crack.
At number 10, I got the Bears taking Fashanu. You mentioned Darnell Wright, obviously, but Darnell Wright also plays
You
guard.
got Fashanu going at 10?
I do have Fashanu going at 10, man.
As a part of the KBJ podcast, I want to let everybody know I ain't got nothing to do with that guy. There ain't no way.
I got Fashanu going at 10. I think we see probably the most quarterbacks we've seen taken in the top 10 this year, as we've seen in years.
I see why you ain't on ESPN. Good Lord.
Dude, mark it down. J.J. McCarthy, top 10. Mark it down.
I'm marking it down.
Save
I'll bet
this,
you $1,000
this fucking podcast
right now
for April. Save this podcast.
I'll bet you $1,000 right now that there's no way he goes top 10.
Save this podcast for April, by God. I bet.
There's 5 other quarterbacks better than him.
I don't see it.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't see it. I think Penix, as good as he did, I still think, he drops into the 10 to 15, 10 to 20 mark. But I still think he goes first round. But I think J.J. McCarthy breaks into that spot. Especially with Harbaugh. If Harbaugh does take that NFL coaching position, somewhere like the Chargers or something. Well, I wouldn't say the Chargers because they got Herbie. But
Yeah, there's no way you ever to Harbaugh.
Let's say, he does go somewhere, sort of like the Giants or something. If he's going to build around a quarterback, what better way to do it than the quarterback you've already spent 4 years with?
He'd be fired the next year.
Nah. Harbaugh knows how to coach, dude. Harbaugh
5 other quarterbacks better than that. Yeah, Harbaugh knows how to bench Alex Smith, who got you to the playoffs, and start Colin Kaepernick. We've seen how that worked out. Great choice there, Harbaugh.
Hey, man, listen.
You're smoking.
That's my tough take of the week.
Yeah, it is. I'm not taking that one. I ain't taking that nowhere. I'm leaving that in the trash.
Save it for April, by God.
Brother, I'm taking that right to the garbage can,
let's
dude.
look up
Terrible.
NFL mock draft 2024.
I guarantee no one's got J.J. McCarthy going in the top 10.
We'll click on Walter's football.
Go look at
top 5 like Brandon did.
Go watch Mel Kiper. He might because he's an idiot.
No.
But that's the only
That's
one.
probably who he got this off of.
He probably is.
What the
That's
hell?
terrible. That's so bad. He's not been mocked in the first round all year. And you think he's just magically a top 5 pick? There's no way. There's no way. Joe Alt going 10th. There ain't no way. Or
Look at number
Fashawn.
5 on this one.
Who made that?
Huh?
Who made that?
Walter Football.
Yeah, they're fired. There ain't no way.
I told you his draft stock has rose tremendously.
For doing what?
Hey, but
That's
he's
actually
not
where I had him
better.
going too, and I hadn't even looked at that one.
He's not better than Jaden. Damn, I can't speak. Jaden Daniels, fucking Penix, Drake May. he does not
He's not
deserve to be
even
in that
better than
top 10.
Caleb Williams.
No, he's going to be a second-round draft.
Yeah, 100%. If he goes in the first, I'll be highly surprised.
I can't even fucking speak. He's got me so flustered. This is
I
ridiculous.
can't believe you said that. There's no shot he goes in the top 10. He maybe sneaks in the first round, but I mean, you're telling me McCarthy's that much better than Will Levis, and Will Levis dropped to the second?
Well, here's the thing about McCarthy. You know how many losses he has in college football?
That don't matter.
No, you know where I can see where JJ. I can see him go to the Browns.
No, the Browns are stuck on Deshaun. They have 240 guaranteed. They're stuck on his ass.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
One loss in his entire collegiate career.
That does not matter.
It mattered for Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence also threw for hundreds of yards per game. McCarthy might throw for 200 once in a blue moon. That dude has been carried. They've got a great defense, a great running back. He's terrible. There's no way. No shot.
On the game.
Give me McCarthy top 10.
You seen what he did against Alabama's defense? Nothing.
That is the perfect quarterback for none other than fucking Bill Belichick. I mean, that is...
Yeah, for someone who wants to get fired to draft, maybe.
That has got Bill Belichick's name all over it right there.
That's a Cleveland Brown draft pick right there, if I've ever heard one. With all these great quarterbacks on the board, let's take one that no one's talked about all year. Yeah, that's over Drake May. Golly, what? No way.
We'll move into Philadelphia, man. You're looking at a team that was Super Bowl favorites to start the year. I mean, and
that's trouble in paradise.
They've kind of sucked some dookie this year. You know, Jalen Hurts, he does have a lot of touchdowns, but he does have a lot of interceptions.
He's looking like what everyone knew Jalen Hurts would look like. He's looking like he's came back down to earth at this point.
Yeah.
And they've also,
and a lot of his touchdowns are tush push. So
they've lost 4 of the last 5,
and
including 2 blowouts.
One of them to the Giants.
Well, 2 blowouts to San Francisco and
lost to
Cowboys, and they lost to Cowboys. No, they lost to Cardinals this following week.
Yeah, not the Giants. Cardinals, my fault. Yeah, they do not look good right now.
No, they do not.
But I mean,
run team.
That's what happens when you kind of overhype a mid-tier quarterback. Because Jalen Hurts lost his starting job to Tua.
And then went to Oklahoma and fucking dominated. I think he's way better than
I mean, in the Big 12, I could dominate the Big 12. There's about as much defense played there as outside in backyard league.
I take Jalen Hurts over Tua every day of the week.
I mean, you can say that, but they're 2 quarterbacks that you can't really tell because they've had stud receivers pretty much their whole career. I mean, now you've seen what happens when people are taking A.J. Brown out of the game. That's what's happening. Because A.J. Brown gets taken out of the game, and
DeVonta Smith's still a wide receiver 1 anywhere else in the country. Yeah,
but Hurts can't just toss it up to A.J. Brown no more. You actually got to put it on the money now. And that's a problem he's had since college.
And they lost Miles Sanders, which I know was a big help in the backfield to him.
DeAndre Swift's done just as good as Sanders.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they're basically the same player.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I think
Philly's
the Eagles, man,
is coming to an end.
They might make conference. They might make NFC Conference Championship.
Well, they got to start thinking about paying all these players they got soon.
Yeah, but my conference championship is the Niners and the Lions. I think that's the 2 teams that make it in the NFC.
I do think Philly could definitely get bumped out, honestly, in the wild card.
Man, Detroit, they're looking so hard right now. The Cowboys, maybe. Cowboys or Lions.
The Cowboys is going to depend a lot on Dak.
Cowboys is projected to play against the Packers.
I actually had a question on that. You think this is Dak's last chance?
100%.
If he goes into a game, throws multiple picks, you think this is it for him, or you think they'll still rock with him?
I don't think he's going to do that against Green Bay because our defense is, bad, to say the nicest way
I
possible.
mean, this could be the year like Dallas finally has. They have what it takes to win a Super Bowl this year, but I mean, we've seen Dak do this before. But I could actually see Dallas if Dak stays the way he's played all season. Them boys could finally actually win a ring for the first time in my lifetime.
I don't see it.
So
They are good, man. They just got a great team around them. They got a great defense. They've got great offensive weapons. Dak's playing like a top 5 quarterback right now. If he can stay on this pace, I really don't see the Niners stopping him.
But that's the big question. Will he stay on this
That's
pace?
that's what I'm
We've
saying.
seen this
I
in the
mean,
past.
if he can stay hot, I have no doubt that they can win a Super Bowl. But if he pulls Dak things,
so
I mean,
what
the
I'm
last time
looking
we
at.
seen-
Go ahead.
The last time we seen this was back in 2017, and they ended up playing Green Bay in the divisional. And they left Aaron Rodgers a minute and 13 seconds left, and phew, by Dallas. I mean, that was what Dak's second year in the league. Dak's second year.
well, I mean, last year they had a pretty good team and they missed, what, 5 field goals?
Yeah.
Lost the game.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I mean, Dak has played great all season, but we've seen this before. So I think it all depends on him. Because your defense is going to play good regardless. But we'll see.
Dude, my fucking leg keeps on cramping up.
Sorry, I'm trying to order my food.
Well, I had one. Going back to the whole Josh Allen and Buffalo thing, do y'all think Josh Allen's problems is Stephon Diggs?
Well, his numbers have definitely went down this year. He has 100 receptions for 1,096 yards. I mean, he hit the 1,000-yard mark. But still, last year he had 108 receptions for 1,429 yards. And the year before that, 103 for 1,225. So there's a big difference.
My thing with it is like a couple weeks ago, you seen Trayvon Diggs, who has nothing to do with the Bills, but he is Stephon's brother, put on Twitter talking trash about Josh Allen and all that good stuff. And I'm sitting here like, Stephon Diggs really wasn't a notable receiver until he came to Buffalo. He had some decent seasons in Minnesota, but he didn't start having these consistent 1,000-yard seasons until he got Josh Allen as a quarterback. And you can tell in a lot of them games, like when Stephon Diggs is frustrated because he's not getting the ball, Allen starts force-feeding him the ball, and that's when a lot of his interceptions happen. So if he doesn't have a prima donna receiver as his receiver one, does he play better, and does people finally quit talking about all the turnovers he has? All the turnovers. When he's a top 5 quarterback, I don't care how you spin it.
Give me
Josh
Diggs
Allen has
every day of the
always
week.
had a bad. He's always been bad for throwing it deep for no apparent reason.
Yeah, motherfucker will launch into triple coverage just for shits and giggles. Like he's
Yeah.
like this day and age's Brett Favre.
I mean,
He's like, hey,
gunslinger,
somebody's
man.
down there.
But the dude he's 93% of Buffalo's points this year. No other quarterback has done that. 93% of their points. That means every time there's a touchdown involved, it's him.
Well, who the hell's the running back?
James
Cook.
Who is a Pro Bowl selection, so you can't say that James Cook is bad. He's in the Pro Bowl selection. He's a Pro Bowl running back.
Yeah, what does that really mean anymore?
Yeah, they're gonna play fucking two-hand touch.
Yeah, it's just the guys who think's gonna be best at dodgeball.
Yeah.
Still, he made it. It's Pro Bowl selection. I am a big Josh Allen supporter, and I don't think all of it's his fault because he does have a lot of interceptions where he throws the ball hard. They drop the pass, bounces up in the air, and it gets picked off. I mean, we've seen this before, like Matthew Stafford when he was in Detroit. If he wasn't throwing a Megatron, that ball was flying in the air and was getting picked off. And then,
this will be the start of the decline of Josh Allen.
Man, Josh Allen is a top 5 QB in my eyes. He's got all the tools. He's got all the tools. If you put him down there in Miami, he probably has 6,000 yards right now. That's all I'm saying. If he was in Kansas City when Mahomes had Tyreek, I think Allen wins the Super Bowl too. And his defense is atrocious. No one can tell me otherwise. They give up so many points. They're atrocious. I mean, he is doing a lot of things in Buffalo on his own. And honestly, I'm just tired of everybody saying he's bad because he's not. He's not a bad quarterback.
Well, I think we've covered all the topics for the day. So what I'd like to do, move into. I got a little game created here. You
don't want to talk about Quinshawn Judkins entering the portal today?
Dude, I'd be like talking about the dude that West Virginia's about to get out of high school.
He's an absolute stud. He played great for Ole Miss. He's one of the best running backs in college football.
I ain't interested in it. We can always come back to it. We've got plenty of time. We're not on an hour time limit anymore. Hallelujah to that. Thank you, Streamlabs, for that.
And you ain't got to take a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty rough last time. But, it was because we was running out of time. Yeah.
Meg's going to do it to you.
So, what we'll do is I'm going to whip up a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire template that we've got going here. And you two kind of work together in this, try to get to millionaire. Your lifelines are going to be 50-50. So basically what I'll do is, eliminate 2 answers so you only have 2 answers left. Or no. Yeah. Or no. I eliminate 3, don't I? And then
you eliminate 2.
Yeah, 2. Sorry, I'm fucking dyslexic.
50
for
a reason.
Before we start this, do you want to share your screen so we can see the board?
Sure.
Or how else would we see the board?
Give me just a second. Well, I mean, the questions go in chronological order, but yeah.
I know, but to see the answers and
now how the fuck does that work?
All right,
let's see. I didn't want the whole stream to see it, so can I?
Oh damn! I can't fucking read.
I want to. Yeah, there we go. Stream has been hidden. All right. So, are you all ready for this?
Yes, sir.
We will start off with.
Dude, what is up with your ads? What the hell?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, dude. Which of these teams not play in the AFC South? Indianapolis Colts, Kansas City Chiefs, Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do we type in the letter? Yes, okay. Which of these players do not have more than 50,000 passing yards? Tom Brady. Dan Favre. Okay.
It's Dan Marino.
Y'all was pretty fucking confident on that one, wasn't you? We'll replay. Obviously, this is the Chiefs. Remember, dumbasses, you all have 2 lifelines. You can use a 50-50, or you can phone a friend, which will allow you to phone call anybody you fucking want to give you the answer.
Bro, you're telling me Dan Marino has over 50,000 yards? That's crazy. Honestly, I don't know at this point.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre's got to have over 50,000, dude. There's what? Brett, you're telling me.
Final answer, guys.
We know Tom Brady has 50,000. We know Peyton. It's got to be Brett Favre.
Yeah, it's got to be Brett Favre.
Who else doesn't have... No, Peyton and Tom Brady both have 50,000.
Yeah. Braden, you knew these stupid fucking games.
Oh, this was made in 2010?
Golly!
Oh
no
my gosh.
That was not the right one. I'm sorry.
Brother, sitting here trying to tell me Tom Brady and Peyton Manning ain't got 50K. You're smoking. You've lost me on this one.
Oh,
Brother.
dude.
All right. Anyway, since I want to
Brother.
talk about it,
Y'all
Quinshon
talk about it.
Judkins, he officially entered the portal today. He was Ole Miss's superstar running back. Where we think he's going? Think he stays SEC? Think he's trying to go somewhere with some more offense?
What was his stats?
Oh man, they were pretty good. Hold on, I'll pull them up real quick. He had this is just in the Penn State game. He had 271 carries for 1,200 yards and 15 touchdowns, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. He's only a sophomore. Absolute stud. I mean, he had a great season. He was like Ole Miss's whole offense. In the Penn State game, he had 106 yards on 34 attempts.
He'll probably stay in the SEC.
You think?
I think.
I see Bama.
I was thinking like maybe a Georgia. Because I'm pretty sure Georgia's one of their running backs went into the transfer portal too.
Mm-hmm.
But like half of Bama's team went to the transfer portal.
Dude, it was like 3-0 line.
It's like 26 players.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I don't know how many of them were starters, but
All right, yeah,
But
I'll
yeah.
have to make my own template, so we'll do that.
and
season
then we know Kyle McCord left Ohio State. Where did he say he was going? He went Notre Dame or?
Matt said Collier's the only one of y'all that has any sense. Michigan and Bama have been listed as his top landing destinations.
Anyway, Will Howard, he is officially transferring to Ohio State. You think that can get him? I mean, I know they're losing Marvin Harrison Jr., which was a lot of their offense.
Man,
But
Ohio
Will
State's
Howard-
going from a fucking mid-tier to another mid-tier.
Pretty much. But Will Howard did have a good, so far, a good career at Kansas State. He's broke records at Kansas State for passing yards, passing touchdowns. I mean, he's decent.
What we thinking on, like, NFL quarterbacks who's probably losing their job end of the year type shit?
Well, I think Mike Vrabel is probably going to lose his job.
I said quarterbacks.
Oh, I thought you said coaches. Quarterbacks? I think... No, Derek Carr's picked it up. They actually have a chance to make playoff.
Really?
A healthy Derek Carr, man. He's playing pretty well.
They won't get rid of Carr just for the money that they got involved in him.
Well, I mean, he's playing good now.
They've got a boatload of money in him.
If they beat Atlanta, they make it to playoffs. I mean, obviously Zach Wilson, he's already lost his
Do we even
job.
classify him as a starter? Aaron
I
Rodgers
think
technically
Sam
is.
Howell has a chance to lose his starting job, but Rivera's going to be fired, so you don't know what the new head coach there is.
My hot take of quarterbacks losing their job this year. Now, I could be totally off topic here, so I could be blowing this out of the water, but I'm saying Mac Jones.
Oh, obviously. I'm trying to think. I do think Kirk Cousins he's done in Minnesota.
100%.
I mean, he's an average quarterback. Matt said Derek Carr is trash.
Yeah, but he has played good down the stretch, and the Saints, they could probably stick with him. Who else is quarterbacking right now around the NFL?
What about
Kenny
Denver? Where are we going with
Billy's
Denver?
need a quarterback.
Russell Wilson's gone.
No, he needs to be
They're
gone.
they're done with him.
Out of the league.
No, I don't think he should be out of the league. He's played well this season.
Fuck him.
He's got like better stats than Mahomes this year.
Could we see Denver trade up to the top 10?
What do they really got to trade that far? Because they're not that far back. They have a chance to make
Russ?
playoffs. There ain't no one going to trade for Russ.
I don't know, man. I can see it.
I can see Steelers getting a new quarterback. They might draft
Kenny Pickett
Harden.
should be losing his job.
Everybody's dick riding Mason Rudolph right now. I think he's going to be like the next best thing.
Wasn't that a thing when he hit or when he got punched Myles Garrett in the nuts or whatever, though?
No, you call him a racial slur.
He's been like, oh, he could be good, and then he sucks.
Well, Myles Garrett took his fucking helmet and swung it across his face.
I probably would have too, honestly. Mason Rudolph can suck my balls, but whatever.
Man, I don't know how ignorant Mason Rudolph is, but if I have a Myles Garrett standing in front of me who looks like this boy just got out of the gym but probably hasn't touched a gym in 3 weeks, built like a straight UFC athlete, that is going to be the last man I'm talking any shit to. I promise you that.
I guess we could say Justin Fields has a chance at losing his starting spot. But I think if they do get rid of Justin Fields, he's going somewhere and going to be a starter. Honestly, if I was Justin Fields, I would hope that they would get rid of me so I could get out from behind that terrible offensive line that they have.
Yeah.
The thing is, man, Fields loves Chicago, and there's no reason that he should, other than the fans. The fans love him. The fans want to keep him.
Took kind of a shot on him. Like, they took him in the top 5.
Fields to Atlanta. Man, I got Kyler going to Atlanta, man. I got
They're not
Mr.
gonna
Kyler
get
McFlurry
Kyler.
going to Atlanta.
After that contract, there's no way. Daniel Jones, he's probably going to lose his starting spot.
I got J.J. McCarthy going to the Giants.
I see Daniel Jones going to the retirement center.
That's ridiculous. I cannot believe you actually said that.
I just said that.
No, I'm talking about Brandon. He's still on this McCarthy
Dude,
going.
J.J. McCarthy, top 10, bro. I'm telling you.
Not
it's
even
a
just
lot.
top 10. You claim he's going in the top 5.
It's a lot.
You're smoking so much pain, dude.
You got Drake May going number 1. You want to talk shit to me?
Drake May is all year. Him and Caleb Williams have been going back and forth between who's going to be number 1. That's totally different when Drake May actually is a 10 times better quarterback than McCarthy.
He's not better than Jay Daniels.
May's one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen in college.
Why didn't he hold up the Heisman Trophy at the end of the year?
The Heisman don't mean nothing in the NFL. You know how many Heisman winners went in and sucked? If you're talking that, then why is Manziel not still in the NFL balling out?
Because he had a drug addiction and an alcohol addiction.
You're so dumb, dude.
Him and Stetson Bennett.
There's been so many Heisman winners that didn't do anything in the NFL.
I know one Heisman winner who is number 1 in the AFC right now. Just saying.
That running back from Louisville?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Done a lot better than your boy Gino is.
I don't care what Gino's doing. He's just finally getting his chance to shine.
Matt said it's easy for Drake May to play that well in North Carolina, playing Keokee Middle School every Saturday.
We'll see, dude. We'll see.
He does have a valid point.
I mean,
You could say the same thing about Caleb Williams. He played at USC.
Yeah. But, Caleb Williams also made it to the big-time games. Minus this year.
I was about to say, what big-time game did he make it to this year? He got blown out of the water by Colorado. A 4-win team.
USC
One of the
about
craziest ones I've seen is Shador Sanders going in the top 10. Some people are saying that's going to happen, though. No, they ain't no
he's
way.
not even declared for the draft. He's not.
He has to. He's a senior.
Shador,
No, I thought Deion said he's playing another year.
Shador is a senior.
No, he's a junior.
No, Shador Sanders is definitely a
I'm
senior.
pretty sure he gets another year, if he is.
Yeah, he has another year. COVID.
Yeah, probably because of COVID, but I'm pretty sure he's a senior.
Matt said if Lincoln Riley can't keep him if Lincoln Riley can't keep him consistent, no one can.
Oh, he is a junior.
Yeah, trying to talk to me about Shadir Sanders.
Yeah, because Dion said him and his brother are going to be fucking going in the same draft class with each other.
Yeah, he'll return 100%.
Probably.
Now I can see Travis Hunter declaring next year as a junior.
Yeah. But his problem is he's got to get away from the injury.
No.
Well, damn, he's got him playing fucking 800 snaps a fucking game.
Shadir Sanders, he is committed to going back to Colorado.
I do give
Shadir
Travis Hunter
Sanders
credit,
will
though.
return to Colorado for another year after setting a school record with 3,200 passing yards.
Did you say set a school record?
Yep.
With
Colorado,
3,200?
dude. It's Colorado.
Damn. They must have really never had anybody. Hell, I bet half the people out there forgot they had a football team until Dion
But it
came to
does
town.
say his NFL draft stock is high. They're saying that he's the third best quarterback on the board.
That's why there's too many good quarterbacks coming out this year, so he'll definitely go back for that.
Yeah, but if he comes back next year and sucks.
What did he hurt himself?
Colorado is going into the Big 12 now.
Woohoo! Man, that's a real tough one out there.
Yeah, we know all the two teams in the SEC that have wins games. The rest of y'all suck.
Oh, word?
Yeah, word.
I guess.
I mean, y'all only got after Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Missouri, your next best team is 9-4 Tennessee.
You've got LSU performs well every year. Kentucky, they've made a comeback thanks to Stoops.
Oh yeah, 7-6. Yeah, they're pretty good.
That's
pretty
about
good.
average in the Big 12.
You're smoking dick.
I mean, for real though.
Who did Kentucky lose to again?
Tennessee.
No, this year in the bowl game.
Shit happens, you know.
Clem-
Who did Ohio State lose to in their bowl game?
Clemson. Ohio State played with Helen Keller's School of the Blind.
SEC winning that shit.
They barely beat them, and they didn't have a
That's true.
quarterback, receiver.
That's true. Kentucky does have that 5-star quarterback coming.
What 5-star quarterback?
Clemson. Yes, sir. They got a 5-star transfer coming from Clemson. I can't remember his name, so I'm gonna fucking lie, but they do. And Kentucky also has he's on defense. They got another big name defense player transferring from Georgia. Oh, Vandergriff. There you go. So, Stoops is making a turnaround out there in, Kentucky. I mean, I give him credit. I fucking hate Kentucky personally, but hey, they're making a good comeback.
There is no 5-star quarterback transferring to Kentucky. You talking about Brock Vandagriff?
Yeah, but he's the defense player. Or no, Brock's the
He's the one transferring from Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah.
But that's the one they're getting, and he's not a 5-star.
Vandergriff is
he is
former
a
5-star recruit
yeah, former
and a top 5
5-star.
quarterback in the country. What the fuck do you mean?
Well, he didn't start at Georgia, so.
Probably because they had Stetson Bennett, and then they've had fucking Heisman hopefuls for the last 3 years. You know how hard it is to start at Georgia? 5-star is like normal for fucking Georgia. They are the new Alabama. I mean, that's not really saying much.
We'll see. They just got beat by Alabama, who just lost to Michigan.
Can't win them all.
You can if you've got 5 stars all over the
You know
place.
who has almost won them all? J.J. McCarthy. One
Yes.
collegiate loss.
Shut the fuck up.
One collegiate loss. Top 5 NFL pick. One.
Yeah, I'll put $1,000 on it. I will put $1,000 on it.
Give me
Come
J.J.
on.
McCarthy to the Giants, baby.
Aliens with the death beam pointed at the United States of America. I need one player to bring me down the field in 2 minutes. Give me J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even draft him. He should probably just be a free agent.
As my
Undrafted.
boy Harbaugh said, that is the best quarterback to ever play for University of Michigan.
The same guy that benched Alex Smith over Colin Kaepernick.
To be fair, he didn't bench him. Alex Smith got hurt.
For 1 week.
Kaepernick came in and shined,
No.
and he rode with him.
Alex Smith had already got you to the playoffs, playing great. It's not hard to come in and play when you've got a stellar team around you.
I don't know,
And they had to cut the lights off so he could get back in the game.
Yeah. They did cut the lights off, yeah.
It's rigged.
Everybody blames on the Ravens, but we still won that game, so get fucked. I don't see why we would have cut the lights off when we were on the push, we were on fire, we was driving.
Why would it be the Ravens? It's not even. It was in New Orleans, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And we was winning, we was driving, we was about to score again, and then
Didn't
boom.
Jacoby Jones take the kickback too, like starting the second half?
Yep. I want $1 off that game.
Well, yeah, I agree, Matt. They do have. I mean, Blake Corum is a absolute fucking dog.
That's what I've said all episode. Matt's the only one with some smarts around you, brother. Golly, talking about McCarthy's the best quarterback in the. You're so dumb.
I didn't say he was best. I didn't say he was going to be the first quarterback off
A
the board.
top 5 quarterback.
Top 5 quarterback.
I also got 4 other quarterbacks going in the top 5. So
Your whole top 5 was not quarterbacks.
No, because you
No.
had
4 total. Sorry, 4 total.
Yeah, you're
The
crazy.
only out-of-pocket quarterback I got going is Marvin Harrison. And obviously he goes top 5. That's generational talent at wide receiver.
Honestly, he could go 1 if Chicago decides not to trade down.
I think that it would take a verbal agreement with the team they trade with to not draft him, essentially.
Well, that's why I would trade with New England, because they're not going to take Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, man. This draft class has potential to be one of the better ones,
Quarterback-wise, for sure.
I think, that we've seen in a while. Case, would you like to give me your input on why you wouldn't take Bo Callahan at number 1? Was it because nobody showed up to his birthday party?
Yeah,
Nobody shut up. He told me he read the playbook, but there was $100 bill taped to the back of the last page.
Would you take Vontae Mack at number 1?
That right there reminds me of Caleb Williams. That's how I feel. He is Bo Callahan. I wouldn't have showed up. Did you see in that game, when the last game, their bowl game, when they came out and absolutely, I don't even remember who they beat the piss out of, but they beat the piss out of somebody. And the whole team was going, we're finally a team. Nobody went to Caleb Williams' birthday party for sure. There wasn't nobody there.
They got that motherfucker's Legos just so he'd step on them.
I guarantee half the NFL called him and was like, so how's Bill Callahan? Coach said, well, nobody went to his birthday party.
Dude, that's one of the best football movies I've ever watched. Besides The King on Top of the Hill, the best football movie ever made, Division III football finest.
Oh, word.
No.
That is the best
Remember
football.
I'm going to spell out 2 words for you. Championship.
And we're going to fuck every team who comes in our way. It's time to get some. Go every time so others may every time. Damn, I think I'm going to hop off here tonight here in just a few minutes to go watch that, actually. I don't think
Y'all
Matt's ever
are
watched
the
it.
grass, and I'm the lawn, and y'all are the lawnmowers.
Well, when he's riding that fucking bicycle down the field, fucking hit him with a yard marker, dude. I lost my fucking shit. Fucking that dude walks in and he's snorting fucking pre-workout off his desk. Now this supplements 180 grams of creatine. This is no cocaine. Chihuahua. God damn, I gotta watch that movie tonight. That makes me so happy now that I'm thinking about it.
Championship.
Oh, Rick Vice.
Y'all's the grass, and you're the lawnmower. No, you're the lawnmower.
When they're doing their prayer. Lead us in the prayer, fat boy. All right.
What actually is y'all's favorite sports movie?
Sports movie?
Sports movie.
I might say
Like-
Major League.
Major League is a banger.
I gotta go Major League at number one. If we're going all sports, Major League at number one. For
Major
me,
League
personally.
is a banger. Dude, I think I gotta go Sandlot, dude.
Sandlot's a banger, man.
Oh.
I'd have to-
Baseball movies are just on top, dude.
Matt said the Replacements.
Replacements is a banger. Falco,
Yeah.
Yeah.
greatest quarterback to ever do it, other than Paul Crewe.
That is true. I'm going to have to throw the longest yard up in there pretty high, too.
Which longest yard though?
The newer one, not the Burt Reynolds one.
The Burt Reynolds ones was good, too. Don't get me
It
wrong.
was good, but dude, the newer one's just
Yeah, there's too many good modern-day actors in the remake.
yeah.
Right.
Like really, in the original, all I can remember is Burt Reynolds.
Well, if you put Chris Rock in a movie, that shit's automatically going to be fucking awesome. Like, it's just...
Him, Adam Sandler,
I know.
freaking Terry Crews, and they got Michael Irvin in it, dude.
Yeah.
Like half the '90s wrestling.
Hell, they got Goldberg in it. Fucking
Yeah,
Goldberg's in it.
Kevin Nash,
The
Stone
great
Cold
Kyle
Steve
Lee.
Austin.
Yeah, the great Kali's in there, man. That's
There's multiple athletes. They had what was the linebacker that kind of went out of the league because he was on
the
roids?
Boz,
The Boz. Yeah, he was in it.
Kevin Nash.
Goldberg. Didn't he go to the NFL? Or no, he played college. He played.
No, he played for Georgia. He played for.
He was like The Rock. The Rock, like, actually could have been a good football player, but he chose the school that Warren Sapp went to in Miami.
But he did play with Ray Lewis. I think that's pretty badass.
Ray Lewis, Warren
Hey,
Sapp.
what? Okay, y'all might like shun me for not knowing this, but what is that movie that they talk about, like The Rock's collegiate football career and shit? Like when he was.
It's not a movie. It's a show.
Yeah, it's called Young Rock.
It's the Young Rock. Like
I'm going to check that out because I keep seeing it pop up on TikTok and I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either, but I seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check it out. Just because, it's got Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, shit like that in it.
That Miami team really might be the greatest college football team of all time.
Yeah, that truly was unstoppable.
I mean, honestly, I can't even remember all the stars they had on that team. I'm pretty sure in that draft class, like, they had 15 first-rounders or something like that.
There were some dogs out there in Miami. I'm trying to think of some, some ratings we can go, Let's see. Kind of venture off some sports, do some, off-the-wall shit,
That's why I was talking about movies.
Yeah, I mean, we're 9:43 tonight, and I'm not even the slightest tired, Try to run this for another 15 minutes, grab that 10 o'clock.
I am going off of 3 hours of fucking sleep.
Matt did bring up a valid point, though, with the Miami team being the greatest of all time. The 2019 LSU does kind of give them a run for their money.
Wide receiver, you.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man. I think Ed Reed and Ray Lewis kill half them players.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Ray Lewis probably actually would kill some of those players. I mean, just being honest. Allegedly, he would kill them. Yeah, he'd be out there fucking like OJ trying to put the glove on. Shit don't fit, man. I ain't the killer.
All they needed was Aaron Hernandez on that team. It would have been truly killer.
Oh, dude. Whoa.
I think a sports movie that would include Gronk in it would be something to behold.
Well, they made that one. Ain't he in that 80 to Brady shit they made?
Yeah, but he's in it for 2 seconds. I watched that movie, and it is a great movie.
Nah, I ain't watched it. I just seen it advertised. You can
it's
hear Dallas beating. Let Dallas in. He's beating the fucking door down. I'm trying to think of what other sports movies I'm missing. Matt, what's some sports movies we're missing that needs to be up there?
Moneyball.
Moneyball's a good one.
Can't hit the curve.
What was that bowling movie? The old school bowling movie.
Kingpin?
Yeah, Kingpin, bro. That shit goes hard.
Have you watched Can't Hit the Curve?
I ain't watched that.
It's newer. It's a baseball one, but it's got
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
in
we
it.
are leaving out Friday Night Lights. That's a tough one. I can put Friday Night Lights up.
Blues.
Varsity Blues.
Tweeter, dude.
Yeah.
I used to have a tweeter.
Remember the
jersey.
Titans. Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
The only one that
Yeah.
I can safely leave out, just because it has been played so motherfucking much, is The Blind Side. Fuck that movie. Throw that shit to the side.
Well, apparently Michael Orr said it didn't even happen like
Days
that.
of Thunder, man. Have I watched Days of Thunder? Rudy. Oh my God. How the fuck do we forget about Rudy?
That's another one. You know, actually, did you hear the Joe Montana interview about Rudy?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
About how he said it didn't happen like that at all. They were making fun of Rudy.
Really?
Like when they carried him across the field
Yeah.
and stuff. Like he was the first person to be carried in Notre Dame Stadium, and he said the players did it as a joke.
Oh, Matt said it's jazz, by the way.
Do what?
Jazz, she's the one giving us all these movies. Any Given Sunday, that's another banger.
Honestly, that movie kind of scared me as a kid.
What? Any Given
It
Sunday?
made me worried about what like locker rooms would be like. Because you know, in that one where that lineman, he's running to the bathroom, take a dookie. Dude, I was like, man, I could.
It's the fucking Zach White right there, baby.
Yeah, there was a dude on the toilet, and he runs in and says, "Watch out!" I'm like, golly. When I get to high school, I hope that ain't what our locker room's
Dude,
like.
ain't nothing better than Zach in there. And Chris Kelly, out of all people, walking out of that bathroom. I wouldn't walk in there if I was you boys. It smells like shit.
You really just gonna dox him like, hey, bro, we were running back from practice, and there was just a trail of dookie leading down.
It was all over the fucking walls and everything. I'm like, damn, man. This motherfucker looks like he straight up ate Mexican before he came out here. The Water Boy. We forgot about the Water Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one's more dumb. Than
What
the-
about Basketball, man? Y'all ever watch Basketball?
Yeah, Bishop used to love that movie, dude.
Oh,
Base-
yeah. Yeah, I am name dropping. I did
Yeah,
I
hard.
full named him, too.
Yeah, hard. I didn't even say his name. I was just telling the story.
It'll be all right. If we ever make it big time, I'll delete this episode.
No, that will be one of the best ones.
Oh, shit. I'm trying
That's
to
gonna
think.
be clipped.
What other sports movie? Blue Chips. So I never watched it, but I know about it.
The one with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Saving Private Ryan? What the fuck?
It's not a football movie, bro.
I mean, it is a
Oh,
baller.
there's a new one out about that. He's got an award named after him. The walk on, the greatest walk on ever.
Oh, the lineman from Arkansas.
Yep. I can't remember his name.
Just
He
popped up on my TikTok.
literally has a award named after him.
Yeah. You know,
Rocky.
yeah, I guess you could classify Rocky as a sports movie.
It's boxing.
Invincible.
I was going to classify.
And there's nowhere else to put boxing.
When I think of, like sports,
Carly
I
would
think of
probably
like combat
say-
sports.
Carly would probably say Seabiscuit.
I've never
It's
watched
about
it.
it's about that racehorse.
Invincible? I don't think I've ever watched Invincible either.
It's a hockey movie, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, fuck that shit.
I'm trying to
I
think.
think Invincible.
Dude, I forgot to tell you all. Okay, listen. Last night I was betting on live sports. Okay, I started at like 9.
Coach Carter.
Case is my witness because I was putting parlays in the fucking chat at like 1:30 this morning.
This son of a bitch.
But it's like 9 o'clock. I'm hitting fucking basketball bets and I'm lighting it the fuck up on live sports betting. It's hitting like crazy. So I move over into fucking hockey. I take the Red Wings when they're about to go into fucking overtime and they win. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm betting on fucking women's tennis, dude. I'm straight up betting on every women's tennis match out there.
And this
Ooh,
son of a bitch.
We forgot Coach Carter, the
I just said
Karate
that.
Kid. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, the movie about
Dodgeball. Dodgeball.
Yeah, I said dodgeball a minute ago.
Go 8.
The movie about Bolsworth for Arkansas. What was that movie? You know, the walk-on offensive lineman.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Talladega Nights.
Bad News
That's
Bears.
technically a sports movie. Ooh, Bad News Bears goes hard. Caddyshack.
Don't forget about Airbud.
White Men Can't Jump.
Don't forget about Airbud, dude.
Fucking Airbud. Is White Man Can't Jump? Is that the one with
Woody Harrelson.
No, what's the one
Or
with the
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. There we go. That's the guy's name.
That's the new version. The original.
It's honestly not bad.
I think the original's better.
It is better, but Facing the Giants is a good one.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
What's the Happy Gilmore goes hard.
Alright.
What's the one with the Rock in it?
Game plan.
No, hey, I do fuck with the game plan.
I do too.
I actually made Carly watch that one time.
That's a good ass movie.
Yeah,
But,
great. The movie about I forgot about it.
What's the one with the Rock in it? It's got the gang.
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang. Yep.
Yeah.
Goon with Sean William Scott. That movie goes hard.
Sean William Scott.
All right. Anyway, that's enough about movies.
Hey man, I'm kind of on the movie. Speaking of movies, what was it last night or the night before the fucking 40-Year-Old Virgin came on? We laid there and watched
It
it.
was last night.
Yeah, that shit goes hard.
40-Year-Old Virgin goes
Zach was in a
hard.
movie.
Yeah, you go name dropping.
Quit name dropping the poor guy, dude.
Jack Harlow, Louisville boy. Oh man, fucking. I think Jack Harlow is like here's where his rating scale should be, and like all the way up here's where it's at. Like he's kind of.
Says the man that was so hot for that fucking
That song had so much potential to be so ass.
First Class.
Yeah.
No, you would say this is gonna be the greatest song ever, dude.
Dude, it had so much potential.
I think
Fuck
we
it.
should go ahead and promote our song while we're here.
Absolutely not.
I think,
Christmas in SWVA, streaming on Spotify. Go listen.
and we're on Apple Music.
We're on Apple Music too, and YouTube, and SoundCloud. About everything you can think of.
What is it? WYTEBOYZ.
Yeah, white boys.
Fuck me.
I'm trying to think what else can we venture into.
Let's see what's going on in the sports world right now.
Okay, totally off topic. We're gonna hop out of the sports here. All right, I'm gonna give y'all. I'll start with Case. All right, we'll give him 5, and then I'll give Collier a totally different 5. Talking about something totally different. Collier or Case, rank these 5 fast food chains without knowing what's coming next.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
KFC.
Hi, tiny girl. What you doing?
4.
You're gonna put KFC at 4. Dairy Queen.
5.
Wow.
Dairy Queen goes hard, dude.
I worked there. I know
Sonic.
what happens.
Sonic.
3.
Sonic. Brother.
Taco Bell.
1. Yeah.
Ain't nothing beating Taco Bell.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
2. Yeah, that's solid.
No, Sonic definitely beats Wendy's.
No, absolutely not. A fucking double bacon.
Dude, let's dial in a freaking
Double
fast
fucking
food bracket
Baconator?
right now. Because
You want me to give you 5 different ones, Collier?
yeah, go ahead.
Arby's.
5.
What? Dude, Arby's.
Arby's is trash.
I don't give a fuck about their meats.
Hardee's.
See, now their breakfast bangs, but I'm not a big fan of their lunch. So I'm going to go with a solid 3.
You put it, okay, I like it at 3. McDonald's.
Man, McDonald's either hits or it don't. Like, see, all right, I'm putting McDonald's at 4, and here's why. Because if I order chicken nuggets, it's like 92% of the time I ain't getting no damn sauce with my chicken nuggets, and I hate it, dude.
Dude,
So 4. You know what? Actually, McDonald's, if I could put you at 10, I would.
Dude, I ordered chicken nuggets one time. There was a bone in my fucking
Yeah,
nugget.
that's actually what I just had like 20 minutes ago. Subway.
Subway? I'll go with a 2 because there's better options than Subway.
See, I can't say Pals, Carly, because it's local, so it's not really a fast food
It's number 1 no matter what.
chain. I mean, it is, but it ain't. We'll throw Chick-fil-A in there.
1. Yeah, that's a guaranteed 1. Chick-fil-A's 1 on every list.
All right. Rank these 5 sports without knowing what comes next, Collier.
Oh, God.
Hockey.
No, hockey, man, they get into some fights. I kind of like hockey. I don't understand what's happening, but I'm going to put hockey at 3 because there's definitely worse sports than hockey.
Soccer.
5.
I only like soccer during the World Cup, so I'm going to go 5.
Now, are you going to separate men and women?
Yeah, because if you're about to say a WNBA, then
No. I'm not like being prejudiced here, but I'm kind of like sticking to like, oh well, I mean, no, I'm not saying like all men's sports, but if like there's a dedicated league just for women's, I'm not going to throw it in there.
It's not prejudice, you dumbass. It's called sexist.
Whatever, same thing. I forgot what I said. What I say? Hockey and soccer. MLB.
4. I like hockey better than baseball.
Really?
It's funner.
UFC.
See, my thing is, okay, if it's live, I would probably take baseball because I do like live baseball. But like, if I'm watching on TV, I can't.
I wish y'all would have went to. Well, I mean, I know y'all went to Gatlinburg, but I wish y'all would have went to Knoxville and watched that Tennessee baseball game. College baseball is a higher level. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2 because, man, UFC's up and down. I hate when you order a pay-per-view and then you get like a. There's just some fights that I would rather not watch.
I agree. Tennis.
Damn. That smokes my whole thing. Hey, Serena Williams, brother, she's carrying them. Take them to 1, baby.
I mean, if you want to be up at 2:30 in the morning to lock these bets in with me, I'm all ears.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out in the world. I've never in my life watched a tennis match. Not a single time.
I hadn't until last night at 2:30 a.m. when I was texting Case.
Dude, I was getting pissed. I was trying to fall asleep. I had to be up at 4:30 for work. And this motherfucker sending me screenshots of his parlay. I'm like, dude,
I'm
fucking bad.
I'm sitting over here looking at women's all-time fucking tennis records with all these fucking people going against each other. I'm just like, man, this woman's won like fucking like 12 of her last 15. Fucking, that's a lock. Like, I had no idea what I was doing, but it worked. So fuck it, I'm gonna roll it. What else can we venture into?
Sleep.
Trying to think, we'll go top 5 video games. We'll go Case.
Final Fantasy X's 1.
No. You got to rank without knowing what's coming next. We'll go Case on this one.
Okay.
We'll start off with Call of Duty.
7, 10, 22.
Do top 5?
Top
as
5.
low as it can go. 5. 100%.
Fortnite.
3.
Madden.
2.
4.
Really? 2K.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
I like playing 2K more than I like Madden.
Really?
Oh, yeah, 2.
That's gross.
Really?
I hate 2K.
Oh, man. I got to kind of give you one that's fair at number 1. I'm trying to think of, like, well, I can really...
Yeah, whatever you say here's going 1.
Yeah, I know. I guess, like, Overwatch at number 1.
Yeah, I like Overwatch more than I do NBA. I fucking love Overwatch.
I hate that game. I liked Overwatch 1. I don't like 2.
You like 2?
I can kind of agree on the 2K.
It grinds my gears that they changed McCree's name.
Yeah. I was actually playing Overwatch last night, but I kind of got bored because I had nobody to play with, so I was up like 11:30 playing it. And
Is it still free?
Jordan, yeah. Jordan and Sky was at work, so I had nobody to play with. I was playing as the dude that
Hanji?
I was playing as the bow and arrow dude.
Or Hanzo.
But then I flipped to the dude who like turned into a sentry turret.
Oh, Bastion.
Bastion. They nerfed the piss out of
I've
Bastion.
been pretty good at
He's
Bastion.
still fucking good.
Oh, man, originally though he was OP.
Yeah, I was doing pretty good at Bastion last night, I gotta say. All right, I'm gonna give you 5 NFL players, just different positions. You're ranking them based on your favorite, not by their career, just on who was your favorite.
Is this college and NFL?
Well, this is gonna be based off NFL, but I mean, you can base them off college. They're your favorites, so you can base them off their fucking high school career if you want to. I mean,
This is gonna be my last one. I got mommy milkers to go see, dude.
All right, so we'll let Collier do it, and then we'll let Case do it, and then we'll close out the stream. Collier, we'll start off with Tavon Austin.
1.
Tavon at 1, I like it.
1.
Ed Reed.
I'll go 3 with Ed Reed because there's some players I like better than Ed Reed.
I like it. Bryce Young.
5.
Brian
10.
Burns.
Honestly, off the board. Ooh.
Brian Burns.
I got to take Brian Burns at 4. I like Ed Reed more than Brian Burns.
Luke Kuechly.
2. Oh, God, that's tough. I actually like that, though, because I'd take Tavon over Kuechly.
Well, how many? Is that all 5, or are we still missing one?
Yeah, I got Tavon at 1, Kuechly at 2, Ed Reed at 3.
I don't think you. I think
Bryce Young at 5, and the one you just said at 4. Brian Burns.
Brian Burns.
Oh, yeah. All right, Case. Brett Favre.
2.
Nice. Jordy Nelson.
God,
3.
can you put him under Brett? Ooh.
4.
Dang.
Really?
Can you put him under? Yeah, of course you can put him under Brett.
Jordy was a fucking goat.
I don't want to throw it into the mix yet. We'll say, just to kind of throw you off speed here, Eddie Lacy.
5.
God, I mean, that's throwing a trash bag into the mix.
How many more we got?
Yeah, I got 1 and 3.
A-Rod.
1, obviously.
All right, so we'll stick Jay Jettis on the last one.
Yeah, just because he's unproven. Yeah, I put him under Brett.
I like it.
Unproven, huh?
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He not Hall of Fame.
That boy's the
material
next coming of Randy Moss. We're talking about.
yet. Dude, he could.
He's underrated.
He could break his fucking neck and his career be over with.
You put like number
never
1
know.
wide receiver in the NFL and fucking Google, and it pops up Jay Jettis. Yep, he's fucking underrated. He should definitely be 1.5.
He didn't play for the Eagles. He sucks.
Devontae Smith is better than he is.
Oh, let me hit you with a couple of these. And, Casey, you can dip out whenever you want, but I'm going to hit Collier with a few of these. And if you want to stay, I'll hit you with a couple. Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers, Collier?
Aaron Rodgers.
I like it.
Favre was just a gunslinger, man. I do enjoy the gunslingingness of Brett Favre, but I just like Aaron Rodgers more.
That 4-to-1 ratio of touchdowns to interceptions is just
Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders?
Barry. Every day of the week.
Facts.
If Barry was behind Emmitt Smith's offensive lines he had in Dallas, the numbers he would have put up is probably stupid.
Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss?
Megatron.
Calvin.
Wow.
I gotta go
Randy?
Megatron. He's my favorite receiver of all time.
Wow.
Like, you unfortunately matched my number 1 with my number 2. Like, it's just unfortunate.
Kirk Cousins or Derek Carr?
Carr.
Got gun to my head.
Wow. All right.
I really liked Carr in Oakland.
Ray Lewis or Brian Urlacher?
Ray Lewis.
I think I gotta go with Urlacher on that one.
Really?
Hit him in his tallywhacker.
I really want it. I really do like Urlacher. Yeah,
Sliding
Urlacher.
through the.
Sliding through the middle in my prime like Urlacher.
All right, Case.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald or Nick Bosa?
Nick. You're comparing a defensive tackle to an edge rusher.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but it's still defensive line, so we're gonna roll it.
Give me Bosa.
No.
Well, I don't know, man. Donald
Give me
did
8-8.
dominate. Donald
8-8,
did dominate.
8-8.
Ooh, I think I'll have to go with Donald too, honestly.
Wes Welker or Julian Edelman?
Welker.
Edelman. Edelnut.
Drew Brees or Peyton Manning?
You and your fucking red gloves, Edelnut. Mr. Red Gloves over here.
Peyton Manning or Drew Brees?
Drew, give me Breeze.
Breezy.
You like Brees better?
Breezy. Yeah.
I respect it. Jay Jettis or Jamar Chase?
I don't really like neither of them, to be honest with you.
Jay Jettis.
I'll take Jay Jettis over Jamar.
Tyreek Hill or Jamar?
Tyreek.
Tyreek.
We're talking about favorite, not better, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Tyreek. Yeah.
C.J. Stroud or Justin Herbert?
Herbert. I gotta go Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert's actually proven himself. One season.
It's once again, it's opinionated. It's your favorite. Who you like more?
I gotta go Herbert. I do like Stroud, don't get me wrong, but, man, I feel so bad for Herbert.
Justin Fields or Matt Stafford?
Stafford.
Yeah, just because they're rivals, yeah.
I'd almost put Stafford in my top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Wow.
I just liked him as a guy, dude. He literally dislocated his shoulder. Or, no, he dislocated his knee or something, and then he
It
had
was
his
his
lineman
shoulder.
carry him. It was his shoulder, and he was running down the field with it wiggling and still dialed in a touchdown pass. Like, that dude would play through. Honestly, he'd see hell crawling out of the ground behind him, and he'd keep playing.
Jalen
Yeah,
Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey or Trayvon Diggs?
Ramsey.
I fucking hate Jalen Ramsey.
I hate Diggs, though.
Trayvon's overrated.
All right, let's flip it up. Eagles or Cowboys?
Cowboys, golly. Honestly, just go ahead and
I'll
take
never
the
watch
Eagles
NFL
out
again.
of take the Eagles out of the league.
I'd never watch NFL again.
I could stomach watching Dallas over freaking Philly.
No, it's just the reasoning behind Philly.
Steelers or Patriots?
That's really it. Honestly, the fans of Philly has become the worst fans in NFL history at this point.
Steelers or Patriots?
Patriots. Just because we heard Stairway to 7 so many fucking times before the Patriots got to 6.
Nah, I'm probably going to have to go Pittsburgh.
Dude, you look Windows. Get the fuck out of here.
I got so tired of New England, man.
Redskins or Seahawks? Or football team?
Give me the
Commanders.
Or
Commanders.
Commanders or what? Yeah.
Nah, give me the Skins.
Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks.
Only if it's the Skins, though. If it's Commanders, give me anyone else.
I like it.
I hate the name Commanders. Dude, that's so trash.
It's
Bills
better
or-
football team. I mean,
Bills or Dolphins?
I would have took football team.
Bills or who?
Dolphins.
Bills.
Dolphins.
Lions or the Bears?
Lions.
The Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears.
Lions.
Let's see. Let's give you the Chiefs or the Eagles?
Chiefs.
Golly, that's the grossest selection I've ever heard. Give me the Chiefs. That sucks, though.
The Eagles.
That's rough.
Chiefs or the Ravens?
Ravens.
I like it.
He left.
Oh, I think we've about fucked around enough now. Well, we're at 10:09. We've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. That's definitely our longest one to date. So on that note, we will sign out. Anything that I'm missing before we head out?
No, I think we killed. I can't believe you skipped over Quinshon Judkins like that, but
Listen, man, we gotta have some stuff to talk about Monday too. So.
well, it's too late now. I already said my opinion on it. He's gonna be a dog somewhere.
But social medias, make sure to follow those. We're actually kind of popping off on TikTok here recently, so we need to keep that going. We need to get to the right amount of followers so we can start doing our breaks and giveaways and stuff like that. We still got the jersey giveaway at 300 subs. Gotta be ready for that. We might venture into doing some like sports cards giveaway early on or something. You know, I've got quite a few that don't mean nothing to me personally that we might do some giveaways.
I got some sitting over there.
So
hold on, let me play our outro song.
We've got some good giveaways going on. I'll let you play the outro song and we'll hit it.
Peek the floor.
I can't even hear it. I still can't hear it.
Damn it. It's because my noise canceling headphones, brother.
Good.
Just know I'm rocking out right now, dude.
Jordan is a dork. I would totally agree.
Oh, word? Who said that?
Tom Chris 2488.
Oh, word? Pick my piano, dude.
Who's Tom Chris 2488?
I reckon that's either dad or mom.
Oh, I didn't even think Tommy and Carissa. Wow.
Oh, no shit, really? That's crazy.
I didn't even think about it, dude. I didn't even think about it. You gotta at least bring the dog in, one more time before you head out.
Goku.
Dallas.
Come here.
Asleep? Wow.
What you doing, feller?
That motherfucker oversleeping his life.
Alright. Well, Bibbies wants to come say hi. Come here, Bibbies.
We can't see nothing with your fake green screen you got going on.
Here's this one.
Yeah, I got my little anteater right here. A little hellion.
Oh, goodness.
Oh. Alright. Well, I think we've cleared everything for the night. We'll head out on that note. An hour and 42 minutes. That's quite impressive.
Let me cut off this green. No, I'm going to leave green skin on. Y'all don't need to see the state of this
Case
area.
0 out of 10 stream.
Do what?
Case said 0 out of 10 stream. This motherfucker didn't even say nothing. He's like, alright, gotta go.
Yeah, we got to kick him off the podcast now.
Yep.
Golly, it's like sitting out of a bowl game, Case.
Yeah.
You bum.
Case, we're replacing you with Johnny Manziel. Alright, well, on that note, I'm going to end it. See you all Monday. I think we covered everything as far as the giveaways and everything go. So, we'll see y'all Monday.